Hello vinyl community, this is Randy. Back today with another video. Going to show you a couple records today that I've gotten in the mail recently from Grateful Dead Productions. So this is going to be a couple of Grateful Dead records. I'm just showing these. There's nothing new about them. These are just newly reissued. These are two of my favorites though, so I'm going to show them to you. So the first one that I want to show you is Bear's Choice. History of the Grateful Dead, Volume 1, Bear's Choice. This is one of the all-time best album covers, front and back. There's Bear in the middle. Bear was the nickname for Augustus Osley Stanley, who was the sound technician for the Grateful Dead. It was responsible for the wall of sound speaker system that they had. Another interesting thing about this record is I think that this is the first time that the Steal Your Face was used, and I really feel quite sure that this is the first time the Bears went trucking around. Very cool. So yeah, this is a live album recorded 2/13 and 2/14/70 at Fillmore East, which were two really famous Grateful Dead shows. 2/13/70 especially, that was released as a Dick's Pick, but they had already released this officially in 1973. So they didn't include these songs on the Dick's Picks version of that record. And I just also wanted to show you that when I got this record, they also had these platter mats. So I got this very cool platter mat of that record, and I actually already had this record on an acoustic research record, acoustic sounds or something like that. But this one is on this cool colored vinyl, so who wouldn't want to add that to their collection? Very cool looking record. This is a fantastic live album. It's only one record, and it just is some unusual Grateful Dead songs, which they're all listed here around the edge of the record. So it starts out with Katie May, which is a Pigpen song. It's really cool because it's just Pigpen accompanying himself on guitar. After that, Bob does Dark Hollow, I've Been All Around This World. I'm going to do a needle drop at the end of this video with Bob and Jerry doing their version of Wake Up Little Susie. Really quite excellent. Side 2 is really the attraction for this record, though. It starts out with a long, I think it's about a 15-minute version of Smokestack Lightning. And then really just the best version of Hard to Handle, the song that was made famous by the Black Crowes, but Grateful Dead were doing it before the Black Crowes were doing it, and it's one that Pigpen sings. Really excellent. The other record I want to show you is another 1973 album from the Grateful Dead, Wake of the Flood. This was recently reissued for the, I guess it'd be the 50th anniversary. This is the first album that was actually released on Grateful Dead Records. They had been touring for a couple of years, maybe it's more like 75 that this was released. I think they'd been, well, no, 1973. Okay, well, anyway, so this is the first one that's actually on Grateful Dead Records, so I guess they didn't like the way Warner Brothers was presenting their music, or must have, anyway, they decided to do it all themselves on their own record label, so they did. And originally they were going to be distributed on, I guess they were going to call them ice cream trucks, and they would just, drive around delivering records to people. But I guess that didn't work out. But it was just distributed through a small distributorship, and it was really a high quality album jacket for at the time. And I think they also used heavier weight vinyl. So this is a studio album. Iconic pictures on both the front and the back. Really fantastic. And this album I've had on CD for a long time. This is the only version I've got of it on vinyl. And I just almost never listen to these studio albums, but I did listen to this one when I got it, and I was just really surprised at how much I liked it. It's just interesting to hear particularly like a song like Stella Blue, which is a really slow song. That is the studio version is on this album, and it's really beautiful on here. And I hadn't heard that for a while, so it was just interesting to hear how much care they took in the production of it, and just really making a wonderful sound. So it's the same on both sides, but yeah, this was the main reason for getting this one. Though, is this very cool looking blue vinyl. So that's it. Vinyl community, that's all I have for you today. It's just a couple of Grateful Dead records that are not new, but they're both quite excellent. And so I hope that you will stay tuned now so that you can hear this version of Bob and Jerry singing Wake Up Little Susie. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told your mama that you'd be invited. But now, Susie, baby, looks like we could begin. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. We gotta go home. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Both fell sound asleep. Wake up, little Susie and me. It is over, it's 4 o'clock and we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up, little Susie. Well, I told